ancestors. Today you have a unique opportunity to trace your roots. Right now, Ancestry.com and the Allen County Public Library are hosting Fort Wayne Ancestry Day at the Grand Wayne Center. And joining us with details is Kurt Witcher from the library's Genealogy Center. Kurt, thanks for coming in this busy morning.
It's great to be here.
You know, a lot of people would love to know how to trace their roots, but they have no idea where to get started. How can this program help?
It's a great help because Ancestry.com is the world's largest genealogy database, almost 5 billion searchable records online. One of the challenges of such a large database is, how do I effectively use it to find my family? How do you effectively use it to find your family? So this day is going to focus all about how to take your family history and use this great tool, Ancestry.com, and some of the databases, the many databases they have, to find your family information.
Now, we've got the computer right in front of us, of course. Right, okay, so show me the basic. Let's say I'm totally new to this, which I am. Okay,
sure.
How do I go through the process?
One of the first best things you can do, believe it or not, is to come to the Genealogy Center's homepage, which is right up on our screen right now.
Okay.
And from this homepage, you get a lot of tips about how to begin doing your family history. If you're inside any library building, you can go right to Ancestry.com. If you're from home, you would need a subscription. But if you go right to Ancestry.com, you will come to a very nice screen that has what we call top bar navigation, and people can start looking for family trees that other people have put together. Or what I like to encourage them to do is to come to this search drop down and pick census and voter records, because from there they can take a look at all of the major census records from 1930 back to 1790. It's one of the first best places that a person can find their family listed. So they can put in a first name, a last name. We usually try to tell them just to put in key events. Don't fill out every single field, because that'll narrow the search too much. So we could put in, we could even forget last name. We could put in our first name, I should say. We could put in my last name of Witcher, and we could just say, I'm interested in finding Witchers that are in a particular census record, and I could execute a search from there and come up with a result set. Usually, the more information someone has in their head or in their records, they can take a look at these search results and say, these top 5 are pretty good, this one over here is pretty good, and really begin to narrow their search. One of the neat things about Ancestry Day, 5 billion records, Tara. That's a lot of records to try to digest. And this, they make the site fairly easy to navigate. But
for people like me.
But for anyone, how do you begin to find the right records? So this day is going to focus the first section on how to use Ancestry effectively. Which one of these top navigation tools should I go to family trees?
Is that easier to go to family trees?
A lot of people like that because they like to hook up with other folks that have put family trees on there. So you could click on any one of this and fill in a surname. Here's just an example surname of an individual who has put in their family, and you can see up on the screen how the parents, grandparents have been listed, and you can add to this tree, or you can search for your own name. Brantley, Witcher, Johnson, whatever you'd like to do in this particular database. The information here at Tara is as good as the research of the people who have contributed. So sometimes it's spot on and it's a great jump to your research. Sometimes it's, well, maybe that's a different branch. Maybe that's not my branch.
I'm going to work on this. All righty. Thank you so much for coming in and showing us about this. I like this. I've got to figure this out. Kurt, thank you. Fort Wayne Ancestry Day wraps up today at 4:30 at the Grand Wayne Center, and it will cost you, though, $20 to attend. Registration is now underway, so you better hurry. The first part of the program begins at 9 this morning. And First News Saturday will continue when we come back.